Jacob 75K Jones with the Herman Miller. I did not pay retail. I want to clarify. I did not pay retail. Like, Herman Miller Aeron chairs, they're so good. I love Herman Miller Aeron chairs. This is absolutely like Herman Miller Aeron chairs. Genuinely, y'all, best chair I've ever sat in. Like, pick a chair that you like, kind of thing, because chairs are such a personal thing. Like, I don't think a Herman Miller Aeron chair is for everybody, but this chair is so good for me in specific. Like, just the back support it has. The only thing that I would prefer is if it had a back brace going across, which this one does not have, but that is an option you can get on a Herman Miller Aeron chair. But the back brace going across is really the only improvement I would make to this. But like, for just sitting and comfortability, and for like just my like general posture, this chair has been so good. And genuinely, Herman Miller Aeron chairs are so good. Do not pay retail. You can find plenty of people on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace selling them used, and they just hold up so well that, like, if you show up to like a place that's selling them used for like $300, which is how much I paid for this one, I think I might have paid less, honestly. I can't remember. It's been years. But if you show up and like it's like trash, just go away and find another place that sells them, kind of thing. Because buying a trash Herman Miller for $375 or $300 is not worth it. You can get an almost like basically brand new but pre-owned Herman Miller for $300, and it's well worth it. Retail costs a liver? Nah, for real. Retail really does cost a liver. Like, the only reason I would see to buy a new Herman Miller Aeron chair is if you wanted a either specific size with specific options, or if you wanted a specific version of the Herman Miller Aeron chair. For example, they make a Herman Miller stool. Like, a Herman Miller stool might be worth it because that's something that's pretty unlikely to show up on like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, just because it's so specific and so few places buy those. But if you have a desk that's pretty high up, like it's a standing desk, and you need like a stool to sit down at it and stuff like that, that's really the only reason I can see why you would want to pay retail. But even then, I would say don't do it and find one used. Just wait until you find one used on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, because somebody's going to try to sell one eventually, kind of thing. Do not buy a Herman Miller Aeron chair new. It is so expensive. Let the places that get them from like office spaces and stuff like that sell them, and pick one up from there for like $300, and it is well worth it. But for $1,000, hell nah, I would not spend $1,000 on a Herman Miller Aeron chair. But for $300, it's amazing, and it is genuinely the most comfortable, the best chair I have ever sat in. And I'm like, I sit for a good amount of the day at my computer, editing videos, live streaming, and just in general doing micromanagement for the channels and stuff like that, kind of thing. And genuinely, if I didn't have a good chair to sit in, then I would not want to sit down and do what I do. But because I'm sitting in a Herman Miller Aeron chair, and because it just feels so natural to sit down and to just sit down, I actually want to sit down at my computer and do the stuff that I need to do, that I want to do. Yeah. Herman Miller Aeron chairs, goated. Absolutely worth $300 in my opinion. You're not going to find anything better at Office Max or any like office place selling new chairs for the same price as a used Herman Miller Aeron chair that's going to be as good as a used Herman Miller Aeron chair, in my opinion. Is this sponsored by Herman Miller? This is not sponsored by Herman Miller, but I would love to get sponsored by Herman Miller. Yo, Herman Miller, sponsor me. I would love to get sponsored by Herman Miller. Send me a new chair with the proper sizing, with the proper options. Send me a new chair with the back brace. In fact, send me a couple different chairs. I think some of my friends would really like some chairs. I'd love to give some chairs to my friends, some gaming chairs to my friends. Yeah, Herman Miller is goated. The Herman Miller Aeron is goated in specific, but they have some really nice chairs besides just the Aeron. I haven't sat in too many of them, but one that's really caught my eye is what's it called? It's the Herman Miller like lounge chair. There's a lounge chair they made that I can't remember what it's called, but I like high key want it so much. What's it actually called? Herman Miller. I'm a Google. Just Googled. Herman Miller lounge chair and ottoman. Yes, this is it. This is it. This is so iconic. And this was originally a Herman Miller design. It still is a Herman Miller design. I guess they still make it. I didn't know they even still made this. Because this is from like the 1960s or 70s. And this is like the chair for like reading books in. I genuinely want this chair so much. But it is, as we can tell, $8,749. Hell nah, bruh. Hell nah. I ain't paying that much for a chair. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But goddamn, I would take one in a heartbeat. I would take one in a heartbeat. I would absolutely not mind one of these by any means. The Herman Miller Aeron is fantastic. I have faith that this would be a fantastic chair as well. But there ain't no way I am paying for this new. Hell nah, brother. And if y'all are curious to know anything more about Herman Miller Aeron chairs, let me open up YouTube real quick. Let me open up YouTube real quick. And we've got Rabbit Hole Chairs. So this video by Rabbit Hole, which is a fantastic video. Y'all should absolutely go check it out. I watched this video a couple weeks ago to around about a month ago, and it is a great video. It's about why office chairs have 5 legs. Might seem simple at first, but there is a rabbit hole to it, as the name of the channel would imply. And the video in specific, this video right here, talks about why office chairs have 5 legs. During this video, and we can see there's a Herman Miller Aeron chair in the thumbnail right there kind of thing. In this video, the person who runs the Rabbit Hole channel interviews Mr. Herman Miller Aeron himself, one of the 2 creators of the Herman Miller Aeron chair. She interviews him, which I was not expecting when I clicked on this video. I was just like, bro, what? Bro got an interview with Mr. Aeron himself? That's crazy. That's crazy. So if y'all are looking for a good video to watch about Herman Miller Aeron chairs, go check this video out after the live stream and after every other video by me. Go check this video out after the live stream. It's a fantastic watch. It's a great watch. It's a video that I do highly recommend. That Why Do Office Chairs Have 5 Legs? It's well worth it. And I do highly recommend it. If you guys want to see an interview with Mr. Herman Miller himself, that's on this channel. There's an interview with him himself, and it is really cool to see. I didn't know a lot about the history about the Herman Miller Aeron chair, and I learned a lot through this video. So this is really cool. It was really cool. John Miller himself is crazy. Nah, for real, bruh. For real, bruh. Great video. Highly recommend. And I love the chair. I love the chair. The Herman Miller Aeron chair. It's fantastic. So comfortable. The only thing it's missing is a back brace. But it is still great. It's still great, frankly put. It's held up very well for a very long time. I've been using this chair for, I think, 4 years now. And genuinely, it's still in just as good of condition as it was when I bought it. Like, it's a bit dusty. Don't get me wrong, it is a little bit dusty. I don't, like, clean my chair on a regular basis, or dust my chair on a regular basis, to say it correctly. But it is in just as good of condition as when I bought it. I don't know if a Herman Miller Aeron is a truly buy-it-for-life purchase, but this has got to be the most buy-it-for-life chair I've ever had. And I've had a couple chairs over the years, most of which definitely show wear and tear over time. Over a couple years, you could definitely tell they're getting worn down. The padding is getting worse. This chair, I have not noticed that. It's great. It's great. Not sponsored by Herman Miller, I want to acknowledge, but if they do want to sponsor me, I will absolutely take a sponsorship. I will absolutely take one in a heartbeat. Hey, Herman Miller, y'all want to send me? Nope, not, that's a fake one. Y'all want to send me, one of these? Yo, Herman Miller, hit me up. Send me one of these. I will day drink in a public park in a Ern's Herman Miller lounge chair and ottoman. I will literally go to a public park and set this up in the public park and day drink in a public park while sitting in this specific chair. That's my idea. Herman Miller, hit me up. Let me get that sponsorship, yo. Y'all don't even gotta pay me. Just send me this chair for real. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.